and you see that abandoned building and you see that empty lot, you can look at it two ways. You can either look at it as an eyesore that somebody needs to come and get rid of, or you can look at that empty building and say, you know what? I could put a nice little store up in there. If I first envision it in my mind, you can look at that empty lot and say, you know what? This neighborhood is a food desert. All they've got is McDonald's. All they've got is Chimichurri. All we got is Burger King. All we have is bad food in this community. We can take this empty lot and turn this empty lot into an urban garden where we can grow food that will help to keep us alive instead of killing us. Does that make sense? So how many of you like the rapper Drake? Raise your hand. I'm going to raise my hand too because I like the little brother. He just put out a new album. Anybody know the name of the album? Views. It's called Views. All right? And on the album cover, Drake is sitting on top of an air traffic control tower. And he's looking down at the rest of the world. Now, my question to every last one of the young people in the room: what is your view of your future? What is your plan for tomorrow? Picture yourself sitting on top of that air traffic control, just like Drake, you know, all fly, looking down, but you're looking down at your future. You're looking down at the roadmap of your tomorrow. What do you see? What do you see? It's very, very important that at this stage in your life, you develop a PLAN, a plan for your life. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you. If you don't develop a plan for your life, there's somebody else somewhere developing a plan for you. And trust me, you're not going to like the plan that they got for you. They build prisons for young black men and women who don't have plans for their lives. So I want to go real quickly over the word plan. Who knows how to spell the word plan? Raise your hand. No, you ain't got to raise your hand. If you didn't know how to spell it, you probably wouldn't raise your hand to tell anybody, because illiteracy is a big problem in society today. Now let's start with the P. And I'm going to be real quick. I don't believe in long speeches, but I'm going to tell you this. If you cannot pay attention long enough to listen to me for 5 minutes, you're going to have trouble in life. Because life is filled with distractions. And when the enemy cannot destroy you, his job is to distract you. So I'll know the ones who are going to be successful just by the ones who are paying attention to me. I'm not even going to be up here long. But that P stands for purpose. And it also stands for passion. Whatever it is that you are passionate about, don't let anybody discourage you for going after what it is that's in your heart to do. It's in your heart for a reason. Some of you want to paint, but some people are telling you you can't make no money painting. Some of you want to play trombone and you want to be a band member. And somebody's telling you you can't make no money being a band member. Some of you want to be a fashion designer. And some folks, sometimes even in your own home, will tell you you can't make it being a fashion designer. That's for white folks. That's for French folks. That's for other folks. Do not allow anybody, and when I say anybody, that includes your mama and your daddy, to discourage you from what it is that God has put in your heart. It's okay to follow your passion. And if you follow your passion and that passion turns into purpose, then you'll find that not only will the money come, but the enjoyment and the fulfillment of life will come along with it. The last thing you want to do is to be found working on a dead-end job, going to work for money, but every day you wake up, you hate where you're on your way to. Why? Because you allow somebody to discourage you from following your passion. So when you have that day when you become discouraged, and other people are speaking negatively to you about what you want to do, you got to do like the old church song said. It says what? Speak over yourself. Encourage who? Yourself. When nobody else is there to encourage you, talk to yourself. Speak over yourself. And you'll be surprised at how well that works. So the P is for what? Plan. Purpose. Yeah. Give yourself a Once you found your purpose, once you found your passion, you have to make a decision that you are going to discipline yourself and create a lifestyle for yourself that supports your purpose. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest ball players that ever lived. Some people say he's the best ball player that ever lived. How did he get that way? He shot 1,000 jump shots before the game. He go out and hit 50, 60 points. Then after the game, he shoots another 1,000 jump shots. Why? Because he's not satisfied with himself. He works hard. Why? He's found his purpose. Now, so while everybody else is in the club, popping bottles, doing what they want to do, he's doing what he has to do in order to support his purpose. And that is going to take discipline. So for those of you who are going to college, I know what it's like. I got a daughter who's just finished her first year as a freshman in college. And it seemed like every night I called her, she was like, "Oh, Dad, I'm about to go to a party." I'm like, "Baby, you taking 19 hours your first semester. How are you going to maintain your GPA partying?" And she was like, "I can do it, Dad, I can do it." But you know what? Partying wore her behind out. She had to realize that this is not the lifestyle that I can lead if I want to graduate in 3 years and become a successful attorney. So you got to make a decision. Lifestyle. Now that means that unfortunately you might have to get rid of some so-called friends. Am I making sense? If you're going in this direction and your friends are going in that direction, in order for you to get to where you're going, there may have to be a separation between you and some of your so-called friends. So remember, once you make that decision about your purpose, you got to say, you know what? What's the roadmap? What is the strategy? How am I going to get there? You develop a lifestyle that supports that. Now, the A is very, very simple. And the A represents activity, action. Speed kills. Speed kills. That means that anytime you see an opportunity, you jump on it quickly. You act on it quickly. Do not wait. When you see that door open, you hit that hole. What's the name of the quarterback who does this? What's his name? Cam Newton. You see how Cam Newton hit that hole? As soon as that hole opens up, that's how you gotta be. As soon as you see an opportunity, hit it quick. When somebody like Noel gives you great advice, you act on it immediately. Do not wait. Speed kills. I'm telling you, I missed a lot of opportunity in life because I waited too long. And the end, very, very simple. Once you have developed a plan that's based on your purpose and rooted in your passion, and you decided you're going to live a lifestyle that supports that, and you've decided that every time an opportunity comes, you're going to activate, the N stands for never, ever retreat. Never go back. I don't care what the next person says to you. If you make an F on your card, which you should never make, the F doesn't stand for fail. The F stands for finna do better. The F stands for finna do better. And I know some of you English teachers in here are saying finna is not a word. It is today. It is today. Remember, I started to talk off about turning adversity into opportunity. You're going to hit some speed bumps. You're going to run into some potholes. It's just a matter of time. Success without conflict is unrealistic. There has to be turbulence before there's takeoff. If you've ever ridden in a plane, when the plane first takes off, it's real shaky. But once you get up to 30,000 feet and you start coasting, it's a smooth ride. So if you're in the cockpit of the plane, you don't land the plane because things are getting a little shaky. No, you have faith and you keep going. And once you hit that 30,000 feet, you keep on rolling. So remember the Drake album cover. Views. You gotta have a proper view of yourself and picture yourself sitting on that air traffic control tower, looking down at that future. Every day you wake up, think of what your future looks like. And don't let nobody tell you that you cannot achieve. But in order for you to achieve the unachievable, You got to first believe the unbelievable. Thank you.